Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. I'm in space. Again, let's just move OBS out of the way there. I have not played this for... how many days is it in between? Like over the weekend. And every time I have a break in between playing Outer Wilds, I think about Outer Wilds and I think, can I figure out what is happening? And the answer is no. Hey there, Supreme Mr. Bean. Thanks for joining us today. Might as well go ahead and resume. There's so many different things going on. And one thing I keep asking myself is, are all of these elements going to converge into some sort of solution? Whatever the answer is, does it involve everything? The most plot relevant element that I can sense at this section, at this part, at this point in the game that I'm at, is probably the quantum items being able to bounce around when you don't look at them, because that's clearly something to do with the quantum moon. Which is that it there? Is it the one outside Giant's Deep on the poster? That's clearly got something to do with taking you to a otherwise inaccessible location. The Bastard Moon, yeah. Why do we change the capitalization of Bastard Moon every time we say it? Hi there, Soul Waspman. Thanks for coming along to my playthrough of not going to Giant's Deep ever. What was this one all on its own here? Why is that just sitting there with no other... What? So there's a very clear link between what happened. Was it the previous stream where I did the jumpy rocks thing? They did that whole little like side-ish quest where they showed you the disappearance of one of the Nomai and how people were worried about him because they were studying the quantum rocks and he was standing on top of one, and they started going, oh no, he disappeared. Then they said he was standing on the rock and I turned my lantern out and then he disappeared. And then you figure out that the rocks will jump around. Well, it's just one rock, I suppose. It teleports between a fixed location in different caves when it is not being observed. Just like the things back in the tutorial library. And that's a very clear indicator to the player that, you know, you can do that yourself. You can jump on the rock and you can turn the lights out and it will teleport you between different caves. And one of those caves is inaccessible except for being teleported into, i.e. it has no actual entrance or exit. And that's how he got stranded. I think quite obviously that is a directive to point you towards what the quantum moon does. We've also been told that the quantum bastard moon goes into orbit around, was it 5 different locations, which they mapped on a big clockwork device, but it also visits a 6th location that they don't know about and they couldn't map on the device. And they're like pointing at it, they're like, hey, you know the rocks that jump around that took you into a cave that has no entrance or exit? Well, quite obviously, if you can somehow be in contact with the moon as it jumps, you could access a otherwise unaccessible location. That's like really, really obvious. The problem is, I don't know how to touch the moon. Hey Soul, I'm just kind of running through things mentally and thinking about what it is to be in this game and also my life, you know. I apologize if I have trouble reading anything in the game today. My eyesight problems come back a little bit. I can read, it just might take me a second. What else? All I can think about now is I was listening to a couple of things on the soundtrack. Like not songs I haven't heard yet that would spoil me, but the song on the soundtrack that's just the music everybody plays from their respective planets that you can pick up on the spectroscope. It's a really nice track, and also the one at the menu screen is really nice, and it made me think a lot of this game feels extremely lonely. And I think it's because you are really, like how it feels lonely when you're watching Groundhog Day, because he can't tell anyone what's happening to him, and he has nobody to confer with and think about what's happening. And in this game, like, it's potentially even worse. You can't really discuss what's happening with anyone except in like kind of couch terms. But also, you're discovering the lives of some very long dead people, and all the stuff that they went through, and you can't talk to them about it either because they're dead, and you keep finding their skeletons. So it's like you can't really you've lost true contact with the people you came from, because they're not in this time loop, so they don't really understand you anymore. But you also can't really fit in with the people you are now on the same level as, these other space explorers, because they're all extinct. It's very lonely. The quantum moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I'm not sure why that was necessary to add. Where shall we begin? I had something in mind for where I was going to begin. Oh, that's here more to explore. But I've already forgotten what it was. No, I don't. I remember what it was. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on my suit. I'm going to lift off. I know where I'm going. There's something I want to check on. And it's not in the sun, for once. And it's not giant steep either. Where's all the goddamn planets? Hello, moon. Nope. Wow, I'm going really fast the wrong way. I still don't know what the arrows going up and sideways mean. I didn't really question it at the beginning because I didn't know what anything was. And now it's been so long that I was too scared to bring it up. But I don't know what these mean. What are they doing? Oh, hey, there's the comment. Hello. I'm not really sure what we're doing with the comet. I know that one of their shuttles got lost in it, and we were able to recover that using that terminal that brought the thing back, and there was no one in it anymore, obviously. I'm still not quite sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Boop, boop, boop. It shows the opposite direction of your acceleration. I don't understand what that means. I'm sorry, I'm too stupid to do this. This playthrough is going to be like 100 hours long, and we'll be here for 100 hours, and then I'll be like, wait a minute, you're telling me it's in space? I wonder if there's anything to like discover around this planet, like in general. Is there anything on these platforms? I can't really imagine there is. Although, we did find that jellyfish in there, so I guess that... How on earth did that jellyfish get hidden in this weird bulk of stuff? You'd think it would be visible. It was on the outside, wasn't it? Oh, there's the white hole over there. God, so here's me trying to do something which... Apparently you can learn a lot about this game if you can spot things happening. Well, it's really just sucking me in. And my eyesight isn't great, so if there's anything I need to notice, it's not happening. Example, arrow pointing left, go left to stop drifting away from target. Okay. I don't like it in here. God, I don't like it in here. Okay. I'm too scared to use my ship inside this location. So I'm not gonna. Sorry, just checking the buttons. Here we go. Eee! The noise of that distress beacon had better not enrage any fish. Wait, wait, where was it? Oh, it's up there. Okay, I don't know what happened with my sense of location. Can the fish hear the distress signal? Because I damn well hope not. Ow. Oh, that really damaged me. I thought for a second I couldn't use the kind of, well, I use match velocity to brake, and for some reason I thought I couldn't use it outside the ship. I don't know. I haven't played this in a hot second. It's been like a weekend. What is that moving? Is that moving? I don't like that. Sorry, I'm being quiet because I don't want anything to catch me. Because that's how this works. No, that's not what I meant to do. What was that? I think I saw something. I keep forgetting what button is what. I'm sorry. Oh, it was the thing I saw, I think. Let's go over there. Very carefully. What are these little things? Okay, well I can see it from here, so... I may never be able to get out of this location to find my ship again, but that's fine. As long as I don't get eaten... Oh. No. As long as I don't get eaten on the way, I can deal with this being the only thing I do this life. It's horrible how it sounds like moaning. Okay, we found it. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of pods. Oh god, there's no gravity. This is horrible. There's a lot of pods. Oh, oh. Flight log. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions. Wait. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Life support error. Propulsion error. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Do not exit pod. And what's this one? There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Oh boy. Emergency escape hatch. That's kind of horrifying. Why does it do that? just to let me out at the end of that discovery. Okay. Well, they did leave a trail of lights. Oh god, there's my shadow. Is there anything else around here? Probably not. Probably not. Oh dear. So... I wonder how they managed to get in here and why there were two beacons. Is it just because this entire place is kind of fucked up and it duplicates signals from things? I'm not sure what else to oh, I didn't say hi to Radrosh. Hi, thank you for watching my fun silent stream where I'm scared of everything. I'm just gonna follow these lights, I guess. I only have 60 seconds of oxygen. And there's probably no way I can get back to the ship, even though I can see where it is, I think. Okay, wait, what is this? What is this? Oh. Oh my god, they're holding hands. Well, I hope there was nothing else to discover there, but oh god. There was. Fuck! I was too scared to bring my ship in there. Go back there, please. Oh my god, okay. Well, there was no breathable air left on the vessel, so I was using my own air up that whole time, wasn't I? Oh, the horrible gasp. Slate, you have no idea how many things I've died to. One day I will be able to interpret something correctly and I'll be like, oh my god, it's because of this. And everyone is gonna cheer for me and subscribe to my channel and they'll be so proud that I realized what was going on. I have to believe this. Okay, I'll go back since I trust you guys. And if I need to know some stuff, I might as well just go back and do it again now. It's a good thing... What's that? It's a good thing I have infinite lives, because it would be kind of impossible to discover what's going on if I had the one life. Oh, it's the White Hole Station. Is it? Yeah, it's warping stuff around it. It's the white hole, right? Wait, no it isn't. Is it? What is that? It is? I was going way too fast the wrong direction apparently, but... no! I just wanted to not lock onto the sun, that was all. Yeah, let's not go at 800 miles a second towards a white hole. Okay, yeah, I guess it was. Okay. I hate autopilot. I wish it didn't do anything. I wasn't trying to go anywhere near the sun. No one should ever try and travel through space, ever. Oh. Hey. Wait. Wait, hey. That's what the bastard moon gets you! How did it hurt me that bad? I can't even get in there. Huh? What happened? Did you manage to knock into the oh my god. My ship is so useless. Yeah, I just don't know how I exploded. Like, well, I didn't. It's very difficult to tell how fast you're going, but I didn't think I was going all that fast. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Whatever. Oh. Shit me. Maybe it came over because my ship exploded real loud. Can I do anything about this? Gib kiss. It's fucking massive. And I can lock onto it apparently. Why is it so fucking big anyway? That's where I want to go. Ah! Yeah, I couldn't move, or it would have seen me. So apparently my jetpack makes noise. I guess there's no point in getting out of my ship after all. I might as well just sit in there. If I really get into trouble, I could stay in the ship and use the eject button or something. You jumped. I'm sorry. So did I. I wasn't expecting it to be so instant, but it was really close, so I don't think I could have done anything. If I just sat there, I would have run out of oxygen. I wish I had some kind of like a noise maker. I don't know. Is there anything in here I could throw at it? I think I read at some point that you can do something to distract them or get them to move away, and I've already forgotten what it was. All I remember is, of course, that they can't see. Whoop. Didn't need to do that. Where are you? Where are you? All the fish's fault. Yeah. Yeah, the bastard fish. Hey, come back here. Okay. I didn't do anything. Why are you so mean to me? I can't even stay in the same place. Hey, is that my shadow? Oh, cool. Turns out, trying to stay perfectly still near a sun isn't really viable. I don't know if anyone knew this. The surprised little gasp of whoopsie. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, all 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. They detected 2 distinct beacons from the vessel as if it was in 2 locations at once. Does that mean that the vessel was inside of the dark bramble tubes as well? They abandoned the wreckage and attempted to return to the vessel. They decided to follow the closest of the 2 vessel beacons due to their limited air supply. They planned to leave a trail of lights behind them in case someone heard their distress signal. Can you just hit find in map and it'll track that spot? Yes, apparently, so I don't have to use the distress beacon. I love how fucking mad that makes you. Wee. Okay, where is it? You can learn so many things watching my stream. Hey, look, there's the purple thing. There's the purple guy trying to leave the solar system or whatever it's doing. What was that again? What was that red thing? I think I have approached this before, but I couldn't remember what it is. Wait, no! No! Wait. It's moving quite quickly. I love how I get distracted from what I'm intending. Oh, fuck's sake! What I'm intending to do every single time. In space, no one can see how fast you're going. Should have been the tagline of that one movie. I'm gonna check it again just because I have forgotten what this is. Oh, it's the Outer Wilds Ventures thing that, like, in space no one can hear you Noom. I'm trying to remember. Isn't this a thing that, like, facilitates being able to hear everybody's signals? Is that what it is? Should I bother going out and checking? I mean, I have checked it before. Am I right? Just say yes or no. That's what it is, right? It's something that we made on Timber Hearth that allows you to get signals from people on different planets, right? So I don't actually need to check it, I don't think. I don't think it's even on my mood board. There's too many things on my mood board for me to even check. Okay, whatever. It's just, it's weird that you can see it that far away, and then... If I had, cannons, I could blow it up. To hear others, no. Wait, there's a screen. Did I interact with the screen before? Okay, I'll double check. I'll double check. Bonk. It has some sort of angle on it, but I don't know what that means. That's probably like a solar panel, and it's got radar to hear stuff. I don't think there's anything else I can diagnose about this thing. It's pointed straight at the sun by the looks of it. Hey, there's like, oh my god, stay still. I forgot what they're called. Somebody's counted to 7 on the hull. This tether line looks like it was made to open this disc up. And that looks like it is pointed straight at the sun. I wonder what this... Oh, wait a minute. That's not... Maybe that's not an angle. Maybe it's a temperature. Maybe it's the temperature of the fucking sun going up. Maybe they just do it without a letter. What does it look like? It looks like it's measuring something about the sun, and it has a lot of... it has discs pointing forward and back for, like, signals. And it's powering itself with a solar panel. And this thing on... This looks like a mine. Why does the back end of it look like a mine? A mine in a barrel. That's kind of weird. And there's a red light on the top. I wonder what this thing does when the sun blows up. There's a panel, there's a screen here that's smashed. Those are antennas. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, one's got like a fork to it. I thought it was some sort of like explosive. Yeah, okay, best guess. It's measuring the level of heat coming from the sun for some reason. And I would like to see what it does when the sun explodes, but I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes. So I'll try and come back to it. I mean, it probably won't even be this run because... I wonder what happens if I destroy it. Can I blow it up? By running into it really, really hard. I got an achievement! Hang on, what was the achievement for? The silenced cartographer, render the deep space satellite inoperable. Yay! Well, I guess that ruined his day. Good job, you send them back to the Dark Ages. Okay, I feel really stupid. I should probably be able to figure out what that thing is doing. Was it something they mentioned in the tutorial when they were talking about how they learned how to fly into space? Please blame it on my memory. No! No. Let's see if we can get inside without making an extreme amount of noise this time. Mr. Bean keeps yelling at me. Oh, should I? Okay, I'm already here, so I don't want to go back, but if I go back down to Timber Hearth, is there some kind of... Do you mind holding on to my antique pots and pans set while I nip out? If I go back to Timber Hearth after doing that, is there some kind of dialogue that I should be aiming to get instead of doing this? That I genuinely want to know. Should I be going and talking to somebody about what I just did? Do you have a controller you could use on your computer? Are you telling me I'm bad at piloting? Are you trying to tell me on the day of my daughter's wedding that I'm shit at moving around in this video game? Because I am. But no, I do not own a controller, unfortunately. The fish are just so frightening. Because they don't make noise. And you can't see what's going on around you. I mean, I guess you can kind of see what's going on around you if you use the controls properly. But I'm not really as much doing that. The analog buttons help out a ton in Dark Bramble. I'm gonna just have to raw dog this, unfortunately. Do you have someone else in the house that could pilot your ship for you? Shut up, Soul Waspman. Wait. Should I go in here or around it? I can't tell. That's in there, right? It's in this thing. What do analog buttons do? I have access to all the buttons. I could just map them to something. Presumably. So what they were saying was the vessel is inside Dark Bramble and it had a duplicate signal, which I've produced before when I sent a scout in and it doubled because it does some sort of recursive thing. So they went to the recursive one instead of the real one, which implies that I can find the real one if I find the signal, but I don't think I have access to their signals, so... God, it's fucking creepy in here. Hopefully if I stay near some brambles, the fish won't be able to quite maneuver through them. Every time I see something looming through the mist, I think it's a fish. Because it's all spiky. Analog buttons allow you to softly activate your thrusters. The more you press, the more the thrusters react. I see, okay. I'm gonna just have to wing it, unfortunately. I'm doing it very, very slightly and then coasting. Okay, here's the escape pod. And then we need to follow the trail down here. I can make noise now. The fish can't get in here. I'm gonna assume for my own mental health. It's like how I used to maneuver around... Reaper Leviathans in Subnautica by forcing them to clip through things so they couldn't get me. Which is a terrible, terrible idea because there's quite a lot of stuff in Subnautica that has really bad clipping to it, and they will just kind of move through things. Alright, my cockpit is damaged, my electrical systems are damaged, but I am here. I'm coming to a stop. There. Whoop, there. So what is this? What is this thing? This must have been a seed, right? A seed that germinated? Because I saw the seed that germinated inside that fish that ate it at Feldspar's camp, and it looked kind of like this. I do that with TV license men. What, you avoid them by forcing them to clip into stuff? Okay. I just realised I have a little box plant here to give me oxygen. That's so cute. They can't get me. The fish can't get me because I'm small and I'm inside. What is that giant thing moving? You can't catch me, gay thoughts. The coziest leaf spaceship, yeah. That looks like a chunk of something spinning around. It looks like part of an exploded ship, for example. Maybe I can follow the debris and find it? I don't want to look at their dead bodies. I don't want to. Oh god. Oh god, you can see torn through their suit, you can see their bones. Oh, is that something for me to look at there? Sorry. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. The opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Well, can I fit in there? Or what? What should I do? Wee squeeze. Can you guys just tell me, because I don't... Okay, maybe I should do this myself. It looks a bit small. Oh, I can throw a scout in there, obviously. Hang on, let me refuel. Where's the fuel thing? There it is. I like how the guy back on the home planet makes fun of you for not remembering to use your scout, which I do not remember to use ever. Yeah, I think there's stuff in the way, so I don't think you can get in. Ow. Jesus Christ. Fine. Oh, it pushed me backwards. That's fun. Well, that sure looks like a destroyed vessel. I've got so many signals on here now. Duplicate signal. Duplicate signal. I guess it's this one. Ah! Fuck me! Bye. Don't like that. It's gonna suck me in again. I'll just let it happen, see what goes on. Will they still be there? They're just gonna eat me straight away. Just so you know, if I shoot scouts, they'll be exactly where you left them. Are they? Did I go into a different location then? Have I gone into a different area? Was there randomization to this? I'm going to the red one, right? I should have turned around and looked. If they were exactly where I left them, I imagine I've gone into a different part of space then. It shouldn't be random. Well then, where are they? Bonk. Fuck you! 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 No! 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 Shit! Ah! Sorry, you Supreme Mr. Bean, you got caught by auto mod for saying F off. I really, really need to remember to lessen that thing. I didn't know what to do. I was like caught between staying perfectly still and trying to run. I hate it in there. God. Who invented this stupid planet? What are these fish eating in there in general? Did I get anything from my mood board? The survivors from Escape Pod 3 followed one of the 2 vessel beacons to a small but dark bramble seed where they could go no further because the seed was repeating the thing. They could faintly hear the vessel's beacon, but the opening was too small. If I launch my scout... Yeah, I did that, yeah. I like how it says what you managed to do. Checking Pinterest, fish core. Oh wait, I forgot to hang on. Let me just angle myself away from the sun really quick. Okay. I forgot to check. Can I... No. I don't want to go back to the grave. I want to go straight to the vessel. But I don't know if that is like every one of the red dots. It couldn't possibly be all the red dots, could it? Because that's too easy. Because if you go in there and you start going straight for every red dot, you know, you'd kind of... You'd kind of figure out really quick where that thing is. Is that white hole? Am I getting distracted by white hole again? I guess it is. Thank you for... You have to... I'm genuinely asking. My eyesight's a bit weird. So it's not clear enough for me to discern whether a tiny white pixel is the thing I know already. Okay, is there something you can do to distract the fish? Every other game that has sound-based enemies allows you to throw things. I mean, I know I could launch a scout, I guess. What's that blue? Hello? Yes, that is a question, because I hate these things. No, there isn't a way to distract them. Okay, well, I won't bother launching a scout because it'll probably just draw them to my location. Okay, I have a second question, please. Do I need to go to the Know My Grave and then proceed from there, or can I just go to the red dot? I presume you can't do that because most people would go straight for the red one. And then... Surely that's too easy. You're just saying red at me. Can I just go straight towards the red light? Wouldn't everybody do that automatically? Try red dot. Okay. Didn't I do that before? Was that what I was doing on like my first try where I got eaten? Are you guys telling me to do this and die because you want me to try it for myself? Shit. Shit. I can lock onto it for some reason. Can't stop bonking against the stuff. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, so there's two, like, right here. Oh, that's what happened! Right, now I understand what happened. The reason that it was different the second time is that when you go back out, you literally leave the whole thing. So, how do you get around those two fish right there? I mean, clearly that's the puzzle. I get that. Check controls to see if you can softly activate thrusters in the options. Okay. Controls, movement, movement. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So what they meant by that whole thing wasn't that it was really difficult to maneuver in space. It was, we have a mechanic where you have to move, you have to use a joystick. Why did that light just disappear? Oh, it's behind something. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean by people would go for the red light and then there's two fish right there. I get it. I'm pretty sure that's also a fish. I wonder what it looks like in here without the fog. Yep, there it is. This sucks so bad. I win. Shit. Woohoo! Let's get eaten by some shit fans, yay! Right, okay, I understand how that works. I understand why I was confused. I don't know how I am going to do that, however. Schmint. Dear Diary, Death Tally 400, it was the fish again. Okay, look, clearly the intention is for you to use the controller to move really, really quietly, and I can't do that. Is there something else? When you say Schmint, is there something else I can do to make this more workable? Yes, okay. Is it something I can find out on my own? Potentially. Does it involve going to Giant's Deep by any chance? Yeah, I've got a little joystick in my hand. That last death actually had a good example of what went wrong. Okay, yeah, fine. Give me a vague hint. That's fine. I mean, I completely understand that this is a puzzle, and I understand what the mechanics of the puzzle are. I think I'm just a little bit... I could use the eject button. What happens if I use the eject button to try and get past the fish? I could sacrifice my ship. I could send the ship at them and get out. What if I did that? I hate having to go all the way back there, by the way. Remember the silly children message they said about the fish? They kept saying it was blind. That's all I remember. I'm gonna sacrifice my ship. Somehow. Thank you for telling me what the arrow meant now. I'm now incorporating it into my steering. Yes, but they're still detecting you how? But through sound. I know that. I understand that. Every time I move, it makes a sound. Well, yeah, well, that's not a hint. I knew that already. If I had more space, I could begin moving. I could go to a full complete stop, look directly at the thing, and move towards it, and then just coast, because nothing stops me from moving forward. But I can't, because they're too close to the entrance. And all these brambles, of course, force me to move around them sometimes. I think there's one down there. This is just gonna be trying to maneuver through dark bramble the stream. What if I get out of my ship and then go through the hole? And maybe that won't make any noise and I can wait for them to leave. Stupid. I'm gonna have to move. Alright, maybe if I go through in the ship and I don't touch anything, they won't know I'm there. Surely if I don't press anything once I'm in, they can't know my ship is there. Right? Okay, I'm not gonna press anything. I'm simply going to drift directly into its mouth. Is that what you're meant to do? You're meant to just not touch anything? This is horrendous. There's 3 right there. Oh shit, where am I going? I'm still going into the red one, right? I'm still heading towards the red dot. Eat shit, losers! Have patience here. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm going towards the red. No, I'm not. The red is... Where's the red? Oh, God. Oh, Christ. I actually don't know where I'm going because... Oh. That might be it. Potentially. Oh, yeah, no, Mr. Bean, that's fine. Thank you very much for helping me out here. What the fuck is this? That doesn't look like a vessel. That looks like a molecule. It's eggs? See, were you just waiting me to figure out that I needed to not press any buttons? This is their nest? Okay. Okay, that's horrifying. I need help. I don't know where to go. I don't have my scout attached to the destination. I was just going towards the red, and the red appears to be eggs. I don't know what to do now. I'm just kind of coasting. Everything is red. It's red all over. I think I might have to start moving, but... Yeah, thanks, guys. Okay, I think I do remember this. I think I remember, like, the red one is the nest, and then you have to go through it. I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick one and hope, because that's all I can do. Watch me get to, like, Feldspar again. I wonder if you can tell which place you're going into by the configuration of dots inside the seed. See if you can get a signal. I don't think you can. I never had the signal from the vessel, right? I never had that. You have to shoot a scout into the seed and use that to navigate to it. So... the vessel's gotta be one of these lights. It's gotta be a white thing to move towards, right? So we gotta start over. Well, I mean, at least I kind of know how to do it now. Let's see what we can find, I guess. I'm too scared to press anything now. If you pick the right one, you'd be so lucky. Why? Are there like tons in there? I did say, I was like, guys, do I need to go back to the crashed thing? I don't want to go. Yeah, if there's a further route, like through multiple things, I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, apparently being able to find Feldspar was like the only thing I managed to skip my whole run. And the rest is going to be just painful. Hang on, am I back? Where am I? I can literally see it moving. This is a riveting stream, isn't it? And so how are you guys doing? Tell me what's happening with you lot. Did you guys do anything today? I never saw them move like that before. That's disconcerting. I'm not going to press anything because I feel like they're really close. No, they're not, Soul Waspman. Shut up. What is this thing doing? I'm too scared to even move forward and speed this up. What's behind me? Is there a light behind me from where I was? No, not really. What is that? What? Scout is silent. I thought... No, I can't. Wait. Does shooting the scout provide momentum because you're firing something? Because I'm pretty sure one time I shot a scout and it pushed me backwards. But that might have been when I was outside the ship. Can the ship shoot a scout silently? Don't think so. Okay. What? What? Well, that's a fish for sure, but... What is it doing? Hey, Sins. Oh, I don't know what's going on. It's stuck is what's going on, and that did make a sound. It's stuck in it. That did make a sound. You missiled me. I knew it. I thought they did. Okay, well. I reckon I just lucked out with this one. Well, it's good to know that. Yeah. Oh, I need to... No. Let's bring you back. Now, where am I? This looks the same. You did shoot the scout right at it. I mean... Yeah, I'm in Silent Hill and... Scout is supposed to be silent. Okay. Okay, well... It would have been more fun to just like silently move over and see this thing struggling. Alright, I'll try again. That's not what I meant to do. Can I hear one? Yeah, I can hear one. Right there. This is the same place. I managed to go into the same one again. That's not good. I think this is the same bubble I was just in. I might be in some sort of infinite loop. Is that one bigger than the other ones? There's a sea that's inside itself. Yep, I think so too. I'm gonna go back out. I think this just takes you out of the whole thing. I actually did know that. I did sort of look up like 2 things about Dark Bramble, and I'm pretty sure that is in fact the one that just goes recursively. Great. Okay, should I try again? I guess I'm trying again because it just flew back inside. Alright. Well, the grave is still marked, so let's just go there. Hopefully I have enough time to still do this. I do want to go and try and manage to get to the satellites and see what happens to it when the sun explodes, but that's probably just my weird personal nonsense talking. I really hope if I manage to do this, I don't have to come back here. Also, what are these floating things? Are these bits of the ship or something? That looks like metal, actually. I didn't realize before, but it looks sort of metallic. I'm gonna bump into it. Okay, so now I understand the basis of this. The red one goes towards the nest with the eggs because the red is coming from the glow of the eggs. And you have to go in there to route towards where the vessel is. So, I mean, honestly, even if these guys hadn't died because of the duplicate signal, they kind of wouldn't have made it anyway. Why does that look way more red than it did? Did that always look that red? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. I'm gonna get out and do it, because I can't really aim that well from here. Hello, dead bodies. Yeah, see, that was when I noticed it pushes me backwards. There's your big ass ship. How did that ship get in here? I know that may be like some kind of part of the mystery, but genuinely, how did you get that in here? What? Okay, genuine question, please answer me. If I go back into the horrible egg pit and manage to get in there without being seen and I'm coasting forward, can you produce that same result reliably? If you don't press anything, will you be able to get past them, or can they still detect you, or you can bump into them? Because it seems like they can be in different positions. I don't want to be RNG'd out of this. It should be reliable. Okay. If I die, I'm banning Supreme Mr. Bean from my channel. Oh god, the debris floating around in here. You had an ad? I don't understand how people get ads. I almost moved. After all that, I nearly just like moved. Okay, there's the scout signal. We don't have time! No! I don't fucking have time to do this! Okay, guys, what if I moved? How long is this track? Isn't it like 30 seconds long? Quick move it. Okay, if I get a little bit past them, I happen to know that the ship can outspeed them, but I'm going to be starting from nothing. If I get just a little bit past them... I'm gunning it. I'm gunning it. I'm gunning it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. Can you leave me alone for just like 2 seconds? God, you're obsessed with me. Well, I was trying to do too much in that in one run. Didn't get eaten though. Does that count as a win? Look at me just like staring at eggs for 50 minutes. Okay. Sorry, Slate, I've got shit to do. I have to get eaten by another fish. Oh look, there's my arms. I do kind of... Like, I know this is the whole point, but it is really fun to figure out something you have to do, fail at it, and then, like, launch towards the objective again for your next try with all the impatience of... I don't know, I can't think of a simile for this. The impatience of a sun that just cannot wait to collapse in on itself. Fun mechanic though. I don't know why. I guess I felt like when I entered the egg cell, I didn't think I was moving, but they already saw me, so I must have like been holding the button down or something. Imagine if the fish were just out in space. Just generally out in space. Cursing at the sun as you're speeding back to your objective is part of the game. That's cute. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Whoops. The arrows have messed with my mind. I'm gonna get to this vessel and I'm gonna have a good 30 minutes to explore it because I'm getting there so quickly. I have to admit, actually, we spoke a little bit about my playing Outer Wilds on the Undertale stream I'm doing with Veg and Five and everyone else. I told them I was playing it and roughly what I was doing. And they brought up, I think I mentioned this before, they brought up the no Supremacy Bean, I'm going to have half an hour. They brought up this one time when Bonk... I don't care that landing gear's damaged. The thing where Five noticed something that you're not supposed to be aware of, and then everybody else in chat decided to, you know, play, make sure that it didn't ruin the run or become too obvious. So everybody started saying, that was nothing. You actually just imagined that thing that you saw that explained the whole game. And they talked about this without telling anyone what it actually was, and I haven't watched their playthrough yet. But my god, the thing that is driving me to finish this game, not so... I mean, yes, I want to find out what's happening. I want to know how I can stop the sun from exploding. This is all very... It works. It's... I definitely want to find out what's going on. Sorry, my voice is going. But, like, more than any of that... Oh, fuck me. More than any of that, what I actually want is to find out what Five Tails saw. I need to know what Five Tails saw and how they managed to notice it so early. I'm gonna have to go in there without that thing, spotting me. Well, I mean, it will spot me, but... Oh, fuck! That's too close. We did it. Okay. Does it preserve your momentum between these seeds? I don't think it does. Right? This sucks. This whole planet sucks so bad. Don't think so. Yeah, I think it just kind of resets you to a very gentle forward movement so that you can't... So that you can reliably, you know, just move forward without alerting anything. So presumably, if I move forward and make a noise and I hear the sound of the fish going "Ruah," presumably they hone in on where the sound was, which is behind me, so they shouldn't be able to chase me if I'm not using my thrusters, right? Right? I mean, obviously they do chase me a little bit, but if I did it ages ago and I'm coasting forward... okay, here we are. Oh, I think I can shoot it from the ship from here. Maybe they actually organised it like that. I've investigated that before, right? Or is there a second one? Or is that the person? I can't tell. Which button is... Scouts. Choo. Oh, sorry. There we go. It's so stupid looking. Okay. And then... Oh, I guess it landed. Whatever. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I pressed the button that recalled it. Ah! Sorry, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I don't need to look at the feed. I don't care. We are doing this. We are making this happen. Also, how long did it take Five and Veg to do this bit specifically? If anyone happens to remember, it was a long time ago. How long did this take them? If there are two people, I imagine you can figure out... Just don't use your thrusters pretty quick. Okay, I think I'm being sucked in. Am I being sucked in? Is it loading? Where am I? Oh, there we go. That took a second. I must have gone down to like no speed. Right, my hands are off the buttons. I'm not doing anything. Time to chat. God, it looks like you're going way too close to this guy. It looks so close. I wish you had some sort of module that you could drop behind your ship that played music. That fish has sleep apnea. Good. I'm glad it does. How much of... Like, I bet when I upload this to YouTube, the thumbnail is going to be just this image. Just a vague mist with some lights in it. Alright. I guess when you reach, like, the eggs themselves, that's kind of the position where you're probably safe. We've barely moved, actually, past them. I can just watch them go into the distance. It's not like it matters where my ship's facing. Bye, losers. I wish I could destroy their fucking eggs. How do I acquire a bomb? Or maybe a flamethrower of some sort. Also, I really like how there was that bit in the beginning where you go into a zero gravity cave and you do a tutorial on how to repair parts of your ship. But I've never repaired any of my ship. It's like, I don't think that was a tutorial about how to use the ship repair function. I think that was a tutorial that was designed to simply make you think that you needed to take care of your ship. When in fact you do not. You can put one of those big thumbnail arrows in a circle around the scout indicator. That's so funny. That's hilarious, actually. I might do that. Oh shit, there's one here. They just heard me. Where is it? Was it that? Oh no, it's down there. Ooh. Eat shit, buddy. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Oh god. It's stuck behind that. I don't care. Oh, this one was like golden. The golden light of you did it. Alright, I am not taking any chances. I'm not pressing anything yet. What is in this one? Put them on speakerfish. You have to stop doing this. Okay. I bet there is one seed that doesn't have any fish in it. I bet there's one that doesn't have any, so you're actually safe. Could it be this one? Well, I'm doing fine for now. I'm just slowly approaching it. Tiny little thrusters. I bet this one has nothing in here. Wait, I can tell. I can look around and see if there's any lights. I don't see any. I forgot you could literally, like, figure it out. Okay. Back to the most pertinent question. How did this get in here? How? How did you guys do this? Well, there's my scout. I guess I'll leave it there because it's providing some light. Oh god, there's a skeleton. Oh god. What's this? Is this one of the beacon lights they have? Okay. Where are the, oh, there's an opening. Okay. Oh god, there's skeletons everywhere. I mean, I've seen them before, but somehow this is just kind of worse. What is this? Oh, it's one of their plants. Oh. God, I've played this for so long, like technically speaking, without... I don't know. Imagine if this game wasn't an indie game. If it was like a big budget, huge game. It just feels like they would have not been able to keep up the atmosphere for this long. And they would have done some kind of like big, huge alien guy appears and talks to you and tells you you're doing a great job. Alright, what's going on here? What is this? Warp core? Well, there's no point doing that because it's broken. You haven't even unlocked the battle pass yet. Oh god, I don't know what any of this means. Oh, okay, I did something. What's down here? Oh, hi. I wish I could change the way I'm tilted. What's this? Hello? I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Escol, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly and may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Yeah, sure. Your tilt is your roll. Hold R and move the mouse? Oh, cool! Thank you for telling me that I could do that. Cool. And this is what? What is you? Whoop. And what was this then? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the ship log updated at least, so I've got something I can read. Alright, let's keep looking around. Oh. That is an icon of their destination. Do you know what their destination was? They said they were trying to go towards the eye of the universe, which was older than the universe itself. So I guess it was that, the icon of that, maybe? This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. So that's how they got in here. They were trying to warp to the eye of the universe, but instead something went wrong, and they warped directly inside Dark Bramble, because there's no other way they could have gotten in here. Was the vessel alive? They constantly refer to it with language that you only use for living things. A vessel appears to have... It is fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside. Oh, we are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. And no one came. Vessel alive? Don't think so. I've just realized something. I had a complete misconception about these guys. I had a complete misconception. They said at the beginning that the Nomai were not a species that the guys that you are evolved from. And I thought that they were like an ancient species that evolved here separately in this universe, like potentially billions of years ago, and then died out, and then we evolved, you know, after that. This whole time I've been thinking of them as being some super ancient species that evolved in this solar system. Where am I going? Oh, nowhere. And for some reason, despite having read the logs that said they had come here from a different place entirely, I did not update my mental assumption. And I've only just done that. For some reason, I kept thinking that they were like a really, really ancient million-year-old race. But no, they're not. They're fairly recent. They were here recently. Okay, there's my scout. We can bring him back. So the ship appeared in the middle of Dark Bramble, but was already being eaten by it. Perhaps they warped, like, into part of the living brambles, and it was able to just deconstruct them from the inside. I guess, where's my ship? I'll go check the mood board and see if I've missed anything. Oh, this looks like the other, I keep calling them the Wicker Towers. It looks like a Wicker Tower. Well, that was sad, and for some reason I've made me realize how I was operating on a completely false assumption. Even though I have known better for some time. Alright, I know this ship's kind of broken, but walk it off. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. Oh, that was why. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried that the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. There's more to explore here. Okay, there's more stuff. The only hint that thing that the log gave me... Wait, where is it? The hint the log gave me was there was some sort of input device, so I presume I have to find some way to input to that device, but how, I don't know. Oh god, I removed my scout and now I don't know where the entrance was. Would you like an evaluation on your progress? Sure. I would also like it if somebody could tell me, it's fine to tell me a correct answer. Are there more than one entry points into this vessel? Am I supposed to be looking for a different entry point, or is there just like one here? No, okay, thank you. Where did I come in before? I really shouldn't have removed my scout. Whoops. I wouldn't have had time on my fuck up run to do this, even if I had evaded the fish. I really, really want to get this finished before 22 minutes is up. You've explored effectively everything on Dark Bramble and the Ember Twin. Okay. That's cool. I didn't feel like I was done with Ember Twin. I felt like I had tons more to look at. I didn't even manage to... Oh, I can't remember. Giant's Deep Stream went never! Alright, let me just... let's get upright. Oh, there's another board I didn't see. No, no, no! Why is this in orange? It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. I believe the best option is for all our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that Blackrock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know that you'll be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Brummy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. Reminds me of the old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Oh! I remember hearing that story as a child. One day Skull's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Oh, so this was ages ago! It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time. None of them are ever seen again. So they're already talking about how the universe is unstable. I don't have time to do anything. Apparently there's an input device like this thing, but I don't know what to do with it. And I'm about to die. Oh wait, there's a ball. Nah! Let me use the ball. No! I can't believe that took me 20 minutes. Ball, go up. Yeah, it takes a long time because you have to slowly coast through the whole thing. It's kind of horrifying how you breathe according to how you died. You know, like my character, whose name I have forgotten, continues to kind of like feel the effects of that death when he wakes up again. You don't have a name. Oh, okay. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. Yeah. They can still hear incoming messages from other vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. So that also changes my perspective. I thought the... Oh, wait. Oh, it's gone. Okay, there's no more thing that says there's more to discover here. Do I go back to the vessel and do ball go up on whatever that thing was? Or do I skip it? Is that relevant? Oh yeah, they do call you hatchling. Yeah, because I'm like a young adult who's just heading out on his own for the first time. Skip it? Not really. Without, like, if you can do so without being too obvious, could you tell me what that does? Like, generally? What happens if I'd moved the ball all the way around? Later puzzle. Can't tell. Okay, no, hang on. If I am gonna have to do that, I want to do it now while I'm like fresh on the ability to get there reliably. But if I need to find out something else first, then I'll leave it. Do I need to move this ball from one place to another? And everyone's like, no, that's super spoilers. You'll have to do it later. You can't do anything with it right now. Okay, that's great. That's fine. I will not go back yet. I will go back apparently later, unfortunately. I think you can lock onto the ship. Is it pronounced bow when it's a sheep? A ship? Sheep? I did that on purpose. I just want to see what happened. Oh, hey. Can I knock into it? No. Okay. Oh, you were saying now. I see. Okay. You can lock onto it. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I can lock onto it with that screen now, because, yeah. Hey, fucker. What if I just autopilot to it? Oh, shit. You win again, bastard moon. Moon 30 pi 2. Where did I get 2 points from? Whoa, that was super close. I could just about see into it. I did not jump directly into the sun of my own volition. Shut up. Why did that purple thing, like, coast so close to the surface this time? Alright, fine. I'll give this another go. This planet hates me. Every time I try and do anything. It literally has killed me before. It's me, your trustworthy court vizier. You should do it again. This planet killed me. It launched me into space while I was standing on something, and then I came down and I died. A lot of things in this game have killed you. Well, yes. Holy shit. What happened to it? Was there an eclipse or something just then? What was that? Alright, where's the fucking land mass? This place has like no gravity, which I suppose is the point. I don't need a controller. I can do this fine. Shit. Shit. Surprised that didn't just kill me. What is this? I haven't been here before. Why is everybody celebrating? I'm gonna die to ghost matter immediately. Oh, trees detected. Cool. Can I just like edge around them? What is this? Where am I? Well, that's death. That looks like slightly less death. Why am I not dying from ghost matter? Of course you haven't been here before. It's your first time here. This looks like some kind of dark bramble bullshit, if I'm being honest. Oh, I forgot how incredibly hard it is to move with the jetpack. That's why it felt so weird. So... Whoops. What the hell is this? And what do I even do with it? Ow. I can't tell what I'm supposed to be doing. No, like, what does doing that even do? If you do that so you can see where ghost matter is, how does that help you? I can see it. Hey, there's trees. Why are there trees? But I don't understand how this works. Like... So, is only a certain section of it dangerous? And it shows up in the image? So, like, that bit in the middle? Yes, correct. Okay. So, if it says hazard, I can't go there. But if it doesn't say hazard, it's okay? You can remind me of a thing from the tutorial. I remember the ghost matter in the tutorial. I just thought it was everywhere that there are these crystals. Hey. How do you toast a good marshmallow, by the way? How do you know when the marshmallow is cooked perfectly? Because I've never done this in real life. Oh, yeah, I'm in space now. Great. Great. Fucking great. Play the tape. Play the tape quickly. Oh, I fucking didn't die. Wow, amazing. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes none. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giants Deep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Off the list. Seems all that's left now is the... All that's left is the big one now. Dark Rabble, here I come. Okay. So... The question is... How did he get down to the core? And we just don't know. I think we should leave now because there's clearly no way that we can figure this out. Those marshmallows are going to be so briny. Yeah. What is going on there? This is where I came out. There's a hazard there, so I can't go that way. I'm stuck. What is this? Is this ice? I'm stuck. I'm really okay. I'm not. I'm slightly unstuck. Okay. Yeah, jellyfish in ice. I don't know what he means. I don't know how he did this. There's hazards all the way through here. I'm going back unless you guys start screaming at me. You have to put a marshmallow in each nostril and wait for sweet oblivion if you get stuck. Sure. Wow, that was a terrible landing job I did. Wait, I didn't land like that. It just came back down like that. That wasn't me. I did a good landing. Is this whole thing like sideways? Alright. Oh, fuck off. Well, that's getting further away. Hate this planet. The planet sucks. Okay, so that's a hazard there. But there wasn't a hazard all the way down here. Can I get past this at all? How far down does the hazard go? It's just that bit. Maybe I can like just squeeze by. Aww. Alright, I hate Giant's Deep. If you want me to go back there again, tell me what I actually have to do when I get there, because this sucks. I learned that 2 minutes where I roasted a marshmallow. Oh. But you... When I say tell me what to do, like, which thing should I land on? Should I land on the landmass bit, or should I land on the ice jellyfish bit and look around? Also, what does my mood board say about Giant's Deep? Bramble Island. Oh, that comes off of there. Okay. Yeah. You landed on the lamest island. Go back and land on any other island. Okay, that's fine. As long as I have some kind of, like, reasoning for what I'm doing. Yep, okay, I know that. Right. How many... You don't have to answer this, but how many islands does Giant's Deep have? I know it's kind of big, but it's difficult to see what's even, like, there. Where is everything? Do 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 do. 4? Okay. Yeah, the ice jellyfish bit appears to only be for the purposes of marshmallow toasting. Do 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 do. Guy who's only landed on Marshmallow Island voice, getting a lot of Marshmallow Island vibes from this. What is that? There's a fire here. What? Oh, goddamn. Am I tilting the island myself when I land on it? Stupid sucky island. Your ship did a double take. Hey! Man, What the hell? Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solar launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Wait, what do you mean it's been happening to you as well? Whoa, 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 whoa. How can he know this? How does he... He found another Nomai statue. I'm not even reading this out. I'm too shook. And you've just been sitting here playing an oboe every time loop and you're like, damn, that sucks. I guess I'll get really good at oboe. I found your ship. So it's floating in the ocean. Did it look like it was having a good time? Oh, I can only say that once. What's up with this planet? Well, Giant's Deep is... Should I do his voice? Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current of waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, but neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss everything in their path, island included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water, less likely to kill you. Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening out there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as that's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? Okay, Scene says that sounded like Trump, so I'm not doing the voice anymore. The loneliness of being in a time loop, and I knew this guy's just here eating marshmallows and playing oboe. Yeah, great. Have you been to Statue Island? It's the best island. We have the best islands here. Fantastic, beautiful islands. Sorry. Sorry, I can't help it when I come across this guy and he's literally wearing a Make Giants Deep Great Again hat. It's not my fault. Vitotron? That's really funny, actually. Statue Island, when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. They don't have Giants Deep on the other planets. No, they're too small. Our beautiful Giants Deep. I can't do the voice anymore. I've lost it. I mean, I couldn't do it in the first place. Okay. Supreme Mr. Bean, I'm not familiar with what you're referencing there. What the fuck did he say? I don't technically absorb, like, most things that Donald Trump does. What are you doing? Yeah. Why don't you leave? I found your quantum poem. Oh, he did that. Okay. It works out to a good 24 poems. Yeah, that's cool. I like that idea, actually. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. Yeah, okay, so when I said... I think he said that in reference to women's rights. Good lord, who knows? When I said earlier, I was literally saying it's so lonely that you cannot speak to anyone about what's going on, and there are no Nomai left as you uncover what happened to them. You literally can speak to this guy about it. That's quite funny. Because this entire game, I've been putting together what's happened, and the only way that the game reflects back at me the information I've found is using the ship's mood board, and you have to check that as if to retain your sanity that you have in fact done something. And then there's this guy here who'll just be like, hey, yeah, it's a time loop. Over enthusiasm, too much power. Yeah. He was the first guy I found, like the first place I went in the game. Why does everyone else like beeline for this area? This place sucks. Unidentified sick. Oh, I need to record him. Of course. There we go. It doesn't sound like an oboe, but I guess, you know, why would it? It sounds like panpipes. He's got a radio. Okay, so I've now understood how to use the scout to figure out where the hazard is, but if there is a hazard in a pathway and it's a small pathway, I'm presuming it's just like, no, you can't go there. This place sucks. And I love storms. I'm a big storm person. I love video game storm levels, but unfortunately, this specifically just sucks and it's terrible. Anything here? I don't need fuel. Yes, Sol Wassman, what is it you want to check? That doesn't look done. That doesn't look done. I'm never gonna get this. I've never roasted marshmallows on a fire. I roasted some hot dogs on a fire with some people once. But it's actually as a result of roasting hot dogs on a fire with some people. Oh god. I did in fact sustain a permanent injury as a result of that, which is honestly one of my regrets in life. What if I go under the island? Hey, what's that? Once you've died a few times from now, I'd like to ask that you go back and talk to him. Okay. Am I making progress? Am I getting any closer? Could have sworn I saw a way to get up on this. What the fuck is this? Oh. Oh, hey. I guess you lived here then. Oh god. What do you mean deep sweep? This sucks. How on earth? point of this technology exactly? Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Cassiver convinced me not to try and recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. So the orange ones are the they're from like other people like beaming information in. Yeah, guys, I can recognize, like, I have pattern recognition, you know. We constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory? Oh god, this is important. Okay. A model of Giant's Deep at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. There are 2 trailheads. Can someone explain to me what a trailhead is? I'm not actually familiar with that. One at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I'm trying to remember this. Something went down to the core and I need to figure out how to do that. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Yeah, I've seen it. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so it's on an indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard. There are markers that indicate this trail's starting point. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, Junior and the Professor was a brother. She feels that they may feel responsible. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there is a pool. Sorry, I was looking around like, is there a projection stone pool? Why is my frame rate just, like, destroyed? Oh, fine. I hate this. Okay, there's like a model. Yeah. It looks like one of those wicker bastards. There's a way in. They had some funky ass technology, and they did live in this. I'm okay. So when I said I was wrong about them being an ancient people, I guess they actually were kind of an ancient people because they built a lot of stuff throughout this galaxy while they were here after they got stranded, and It was before we evolved. It was before we evolved, so it was actually like ages and ages ago. It probably was millions of years ago or something. Sorry, where's the other stone? Where's the other stone? Wait. Did I put it in there and then forget? What? Sorry, I feel like I just got gaslit. What the fuck? I got really confused there for a second. Right, this is the different one. This is, oh, this is the orbital cannon. Okay, right. Ugh. Huh? What is this? What was that? What does this do? Why did it light up? I cannot say it enough. This place sucks. This place is terrible. Everyone's being very quiet. Those things keep you in place when the island goes into space. Okay, thank you. I thought it might be something like that. So they just built... Oh yeah, there's another one. So they built them like for safety. That's a good idea. Okay, so maybe there's something I can read. There it is. Eh. What? No, I was watching Honkai guides. Well, that's your own misspent youth. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module. I'm ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Why did they build it around Giant's Deep exactly? Sending Privet up to the orbital road cannon to install the probe tracking system. What's it for? Oh, were they trying to contact the rest of their kind? Were they launching it with as much power as possible to try and get it back to where they came from? Okay. I wonder who this was. I wonder why so many of these guys just kind of died where they were sitting. So they knew about everything destabilizing a long, long time ago, I think. Oh, I could have landed there. Well, shit. They were talking about the stars destabilizing seemingly ages ago, and now we're at the end of the universe. So this does actually change my perspective on what's happening to the universe too. I kind of, for some reason, I presumed that planet's so great it even has parking lots. Be quiet. I thought that the sun's exploding. Oh, there's a model. I thought that the sun's exploding was some sort of anomaly that they caused with whatever they were doing. Because they talked about building the Ash Twin project having some sort of horrendous consequences or something. Where did I park my ship again? Over there. Right, so this was... What's his name? Gabbro? Can I talk to him about anything else? Actually, never mind. Okay. It is kind of... I mean, I definitely thought that... Oh, wait. There was another island with a Nomai statue on it. I need to find that one. Trees, parking lots, gentle rain. Why do you guys like this planet so much? Wow, a million more things. Wait, I found it? I've been there? Which island is that? That's this island. Should I not be leaving then? Where? No, Statue Island's over there. It was the one you broke her neck on. Well, it looked like this island. I have to go back and see what's going on. I definitely didn't see a statue on another island, I don't think. Well, I think I might be screwed. Oh, ow. Yeah, some of my stuff wasn't working. Okay, well, I don't think I'm leaving this planet in this life, so whatever. Ugh. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Yeah. Statue workshop. A broken. I'm just focusing for a second. Oh. Oh, someone died. Oh wow, they had like a whole little village. Alright, let's go around like this way. That's that. Now I know what that is. House. Skeleton. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, oh. Wow, stuff. They're gonna test the memory statues tonight. Oh, this is child writing. What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? So there's another way to get in, and I have to figure out where it is, and it's not using a door. Oh, this is where I came in, I think. Yeah. What else is there to see? Where is the statue exactly? Here is one of those ash twin icon things. Sorry, hourglass twin things. Do writing. Oh. Okay, I've realised what it is. You know why I don't like the planet? It's not so much the storms or anything. It's not that I've died here for a lot of bullshit reasons. It's actually the gravity. I really don't like the high gravity. That's what it is. I'm actually, like, of all the things you can do in this game, like blasting around in space and whatever else, I'm actually feeling quite confident in my ability to maneuver around with the jetpack. Oh fuck. I'm safe here, right? Right? Ugh. Where is the statue? Am I an idiot? Oh god, that's horrifying. Am I stupid, chat? This is Statue Island. Where is the statue? Is it... Do I have to go somewhere else? I thought it was on the beach. Oh, it's in the workshop in the middle. Okay, yeah. Wait, how do I get there? I'm gonna run out of time. Sorry, I do remember him saying... Oh. Oh, this is the statue that thing... Yeah, I was looking for the one that, that Gabbro used. It was this one. That's what I was looking for. Right. How do I get into the middle of the island? Sometimes I think you guys must be watching this and, like, slapping your desks and yelling, how did she not realize that? That was so obvious. Okay, I went over there. Let's check that. It's a projection pool. There's a statue down there. Oh, I forgot I already had my scout out there. Ah. Guess that's the door. I don't know. There's water down there, so can I go down and then up underneath? Surely that's not the route that those children was talking about taking. Well, I only have like 20 seconds left anyway. I can't go down there, can I? There's the thing in the way. Okay, random theory. What if I came to this island, waited for one of the cyclones to pick it up, and then tried to stand directly underneath it when it came down? Hey, look, a jellyfish is coming out of the middle. What was that? What was that branch-looking thing? Alright, I might do just one more run and then call it. Oh, I've been sitting in the same position for like 3 hours. It's Outer Wilds, not Outer Milds. Yeah, the statue workshop. We've all seen it. An alternate and more dangerous route. I can see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cage is filled with water. Is that implying what I think it's implying? Da 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 da. Giant's Deep, where did my scout go? What? Oh, there it is. It's in the air. I need to get under it. I like how he just politely holds his breath and doesn't say, "Oh shit, I forgot to put my suit on." I can't believe I didn't forget to put my suit on any other time, but I've forgotten it twice this stream. Okay. Can somebody... Look. I don't want to waste a bunch of time on this idea if it's wrong, but also... I can't think of any other reason why the islands get picked up and put down again. But you guys aren't going to tell me if I'm right, are you? If you're actually supposed to, like, wait for the island to fall down on top of you. But that sounds really difficult. Hey. I hate that. The floatiness is so weird. AAA Studios would have harassed you to put your suit on, absolutely. We will not. Okay. Well, it just got picked up. I wonder what the interval is between them. It's probably programmed to just get picked up at specific moments. Oh, I was going to go and talk to... What's his name? Because I've died. I was going to go back to Gabbro. Well, I'll have to wait. I don't want to risk leaving and missing the window. Okay, how do I do this? I'll wait until I see one coming. Then I'll just try and get out of its way, maybe? Should I be in the ship? Oh, after a few deaths, not one right away. Okay. Okay, can you guys tell me... For this plan that I have of standing underneath this island as it comes back down, whether or not this is a good idea, should I do it just as myself or should I get inside the ship and do it in the ship? Will you give me a schmint at all? Thanks for chipping in, Scenes. Thank you. That can't be it, right? The children. I think it'd smash your ship to shit if an island fell on it. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to land. I'm trying to land inside the cave that you can see. The reason I don't think this is the right idea is the children were talking about an alternate route to get in the cave, and there's no way those kids were waiting till the island lifted off the ground and then getting inside of it that way. There's no way they did that, and that was the hint, so surely that's not right. Is there anywhere else I can go here? If I were a small child trying to get into a secret area, where would I go? How did they do anything on this planet? Like, seriously. All I can see is the route I took before. Nothing on that side. Here comes one of them. That's terrifying! This is my ship! My ship's up there. I know you can go upward with your jetpack, but can you use it to go downwards? Not really, I don't think. I don't think anyway. Well, it's prompting me to... Oh, that's right. I don't know where my scout is. Scout, where were you? I can't think of any other way to do this. Wait, what else can I see? Can I see anything else? It was in 2 forts. I wish I was in 2 fort right now. The only thing I can think of is they're prompting you to put a scout down so you could use that to like kind of place yourself, but at the same time there's no way those kids were doing this. I've got to wait for another cyclone now. Oh god. I can't even get up high enough to look over this thing. Oh. Oh, jumping actually works, kinda. Well, this is going to be my last life, and it's going to be a spectacularly insane one, I think. The only clues we have are there is water along the bottom of the cave, and some kids found an alternate entrance. I know where the main entrance is, but the door is collapsed. Yeah, I've just realised that jumping into the jetpack boost gives you more height. I've just like gotten the hang of that. Whoa, okay, that's actually a little bit better. Alright, come on guys, bring a cyclone over here before the world ends. Is there anything I have not managed to investigate on this area of this planet yet? Just anything I should be looking for? That's quite satisfying, actually. Kind of. Oops. Well, okay, I guess it starts now. Look, I can get in there. I'm sure I can get in there. It's so close. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, I did it. Okay. Alright, so you need to like jump off into the water and get a little bit of momentum so you sink a little bit and then you can get in. I'm so glad I didn't have to do the other plan. Oh god. I can hear one coming. Horrifying. I don't think I have like a fear of heights, but I have a fear of whatever the hell this is. Okay, hey, fear of falling. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. You kindly step back so Daz is closer to the statue. When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. A single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. So is this what's within the incredibly reinforced room in the middle of Ash Twin? Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. So it's a time loop, but we've activated a statue that is returning my memories to me and to Gabbro and no one else. I thought it was magic, to be honest. Oh my god, is that what they look like? So that's the mask that is feeding my memories back to me. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. They look beautiful. The statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. They'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Okay. Okay, so I've used this stone before. I've been in this room before. One of these is my mask that is recording my memories and giving them back to me. On the other wall, there are 2 activated masks. One of them is Gabro's. Who is the other person? Me, says Scenes. Somebody out there is connected to one of the masks. Who? Alright, I don't think there's anything else for me to pick up here. It shouldn't have taken me that long to figure out I should jump in the water and use momentum, because I have to do that in Genshin Impact when things that the enemies leave drop into the water and stuff. You have to put some momentum into your fall so you can get deep enough to pick them up. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the cross-running user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event it failed. The person is on this planet with you. Sorry, I'm not following. Oh yeah, that was my next lead, going into Brittle Hollows, whatever, which I also hate that planet, actually. No, I said Gabbro. I was looking at the masks. I said one of them's mine, one of them's Gabbro's. Who is the third one? There were 3 active masks in there. You could see one on one side, and then you could turn around and see 2 activated masks at the same time. So there were 3. Hey, Gods Atomic! I'm actually just about to finish up. I don't know how much time I have left on this one, but I don't think it's very long. I'm guessing it's Orson Welles? The cannon was not asked to fire. And I'm presuming the orbital cannon was designed to send a probe out to try and reach back to where they came from, because they didn't tell anyone they were leaving, so they could be like, hey guys, we're all the way over here. And then they all died. So Sol Wassman, you're really not very good at misdirection. One thing I don't understand is, why are all the Nomai dead? They all died in places that seem consistent with, like, the kind of lives they were living. Like, they're just sitting in their homes or in their workshops. Why are they all dead? Wow, the Hourglass twins look very weird near the end of the cycle. That's Brittle Hollow. Have I even looked at Hollow's lantern, like, at all? I don't think I have. I think I was too scared of it. I really don't have time to do anything, so... Oh, I need to remove those, guidance nodule things. Nodule? What? Markers. Nope. Slow down. This place is pretty fucking torn apart now. Why is there a black hole inside this planet? Why would you? Giant's Deep is right there. Have I not seen Giant's Deep enough? Why can I not get any closer to this thing? Alright, it said North Pole. That looks sort of like a pole. Can I even get there without being sucked in? Look at that pretty building. I'm upside down. Oh, the sun's exploding. Wait, there's no music. The music hasn't started, even though the sun is like clearly like giving up. Where was that ship I just saw? There it is. Oh. Hey. I'm here, I did it. I put the ship down safely. In the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. It's just like me. Bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door's broken and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one, probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. Okay, so there's no point coming to this place. Wait, who was that who left that recording? Oh, it would have been the guy who lives here. I've met him, I just remembered. It's really pretty. Rebec, thank you. Yeah, well there's nothing I can do. There's no way inside. The sun's about to explode. What's the point of Hollow's lantern, to be honest? Is there anything else I can find? Bonk. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Whee. Remember that one time when that happened and I thought I was completely screwed, and then my ship also fell into the white hole, and then it just kind of like appeared and I came through and it was like, ship right there. I'm really surprised that the sun hasn't exploded given what it looks like right now. There we go. Well, at least I can watch the sun explode in relative comfort. Isn't this one of those warp pads? Where does it go? Oh, between the two. I still haven't figured out what this does. I'm sorry. It's continuously doing a drive-by shooting, yeah. Oh, so other people were just continually falling in here. Right, okay, I remember that. You have to stand on the platform during the moment it's aligned so you can get back to it. So it's like a way to reverse having fallen in. And it only works when you're aligned with the planet, and I have done it before. Oh no, Mr. Bean, I do know that. I know that the black hole takes you in and the white hole spits you out, and this thing can teleport you when it aligns with the other place. There's no time for me to like do anything, so. Oh. Whoa. It's like an aurora. Oh, I had a scout somewhere out there? That was weird. I think I've never left a scout just sitting there before. Okay, oh, I'm getting tired. Alright, that's it from my stream. There you go. We finally did the Giant Steep stream. I hope you all enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm EP. Hey, Wayward Dragon! Everyone's showing up at the end of my stream. I'm afraid I can't continue uploaded to the cloud. Well, yeah. What should we do? What should we do next? I really don't know. I'm piecing it together. Oh, and of course we did manage to successfully get all the way through everything in Dark Bramble except for the one thing I need to apparently go back for. But that was pretty good, I think. And then we found some stuff on Giant Steep, which is right there. So yeah, it continues to come together, and I still have a lot of questions. Whoop. Oh. I've never tried this in real life. How do I know when it's like good? God damn it. Is there an achievement for just sitting here the whole stream? The whole cycle, just doing marshmallows? Golden color. Well, I've only seen it go like grey. You've never s'mored. No, it's not something that people do outside of America, really. Shit. I'm glad they have a never-ending supply of music. That still looks pretty white to me. It's grey now. It shouldn't be grey. Still white. No. I like that it plays music while you do marshmallows. I'm never gonna get this. I know there's an achievement for it. It's what I'm trying to do. Alright. Let's just do my goodbye message. Goodbye. The light from the fire masks the color. Okay, so... How do you know? Anyway, thank you for watching. That was fun. I'm loving coming back to this game, and I keep wanting to play it off stream, but I'm not. Go put marshmallow in the microwave. We don't even have marshmallows. We don't have like big white ones that you use. Next time you see American friends, you should ask for s'mores. See, I don't know when I'm going to be able to see my American friends again due to, you know, everything. I was enjoying going to the States the last couple of years and seeing them all, and now I don't know when we'll get together, and for some reason they don't feel like coming over here to see me. Coming all the way over just for like one person and a relatively small and shitty anime convention that we have. So November 14th 2026, who knows? Well, but next time we are all together, I think I will say, hey guys, let's do s'mores. Maybe not a real fire, because like I said, I did do toasting hot dogs once, and it gave me a permanent disability. Not because I caught fire or anything, it was completely unrelated, it's just something else that's wrong with me, but I should probably not be around like big bonfires. It's not good for me. What do you mean not the hot dog? God, I mean that wasn't even America, that was in Canada. And the hot dogs were ones filled with cheese. I didn't even want them. It was just, I don't like cheese, so cheese-filled hot dog, it like burst and the cheese went everywhere because it was on the fire. Anyway, why am I talking about this? My brain's going. Next time I see you guys, we will see how much more we can figure out. I'm trying to fill in every single entry in the mood board on the ship. Next I have to try and get to grips with Brittle Hollow, because I think that's the place I've looked around the least, so I really need to try and have a go, even though I don't like it, because it's so tricky. It's so tricky. EP Bo BP time. It really is. Oh, I need to find someone to raid. Everybody hold tight while I find a potential raid victim. Anyone I know? Not really. There is Segi. All right, let's do Segi's, because I kind of know, I don't know him, but I've been on streams with him, and he's playing some kind of interesting looking game that probably deserves more exposure. So we will have a look at what he's doing. There we go. Raid Segi. I don't have a raid message because I don't know what we said this time. I mean, you can use hot dog too hard as the raid message if you want, because that's kind of funny. Yell hot dog too hard at Segi if you feel like it, and everyone say hi from me. I don't know. I will be streaming Outer Wilds again on Friday, so hopefully I'll see you then, and we'll continue trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And thank you everyone for coming. I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.